Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CHK. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Done this analysis many times before, but want to get things updated here as from the technical perspective, the chart has now made a pretty significant move, and that move is that the price has now broken down below these lows right here at essentially $1.60. The good news is, if anything, to maybe try to look at the glass as being half full, is that it's not like the price broke down below this area of support and then just all of a sudden totally collapsed. Nothing like that. Don't get me wrong. It was definitely a bearish day that the price was able to push down through there, and then you factor in the higher volume. But you know, the price got in the world of in the world of candles what we would call a hammer spinning top. Right around one of those indecision type candles. So it's not, like I said, it could have been a lot worse, but nonetheless, it's still one of those dynamics that from the technical perspective is worth, pointing out. And that's also what brings about our first, key level to watch going forward from a resistance standpoint. And that is right there at $1.60. And nothing fancy behind that at all, other than the fact that that's just a basic rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So $1.60 now going to be that new near-term level of resistance. From more of the overarching point of view as far as resistance levels, that's where the purple line comes into play, which on my chart denotes the 50-day simple moving average. And you can see there is a very recent example of that level just totally smacking down the price. So I'm not saying the price can't get above that purple line or anything. My point is that the price will really need to bring its A game. But the driving point right now is, before I really even talk anymore about that 50-day simple moving average, the price now first needs to just get back up above that $1.60 mark in the near term. And then as far as levels of support are concerned, I'm pretty sure this is an all-time low. Just double checking here. Actually, that's interesting. What was the low of that? So yeah, and we're back here in 2016 right now. So yeah, right here, there's essentially that was that area that's now also been broken. So I didn't realize that the price is now breaking down below this overall level. So point here being though that from the support side of things, the reason you want to see this level at least maintain is because if it doesn't, the chart is really basically at historic all-time lows. So very, very important from that point of view. You just don't want to see the price get any more separation on the downside, because if it does, that's just going to, create more and more people to bail, create more and more shorts that hop in. And, that's just going to really exacerbate the downtrend that's already been in place there. So we'll see what happens with it. But like I said, I think it was overall a decent sized day. I get it. Yeah, the price did break that level, but it's not like you had some sort of nasty, huge red candle. You got a little hammer candle, so we'll see if the bulls can try to recover or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.